So after joining, you are going to get the smallest part of crystal lattice, which is going to be repeated in different directions to generate a crystal lattice. So yes, this is 3-dimensional structure. We can join, we can connect the points over here. Let's see, I am joining the spheres to get the geometry. I already told you that these crystal points, these lattice points, these constituent particles are connected to each other, they are touching to each other, but for understanding the geometry, for understanding the shape, what we are doing, we are drawing them a little apart. So yes, I joined these 4, then let me join these also. So here we are going to get a cubic unit cell, correct. This one cube we have got, but if we connect it to others also, we are going to get the another cube. So it means that this is the smallest part which is repeated in different directions throughout the crystal. So I can say that this one, let me shade it, this one is going to be the unit cell. Are you getting it? Unit cell is the smallest part of any crystal lattice which is repeated in different directions throughout the crystal system. So that one unit cell I have taken over here. So this is one unit cell. So for each type of crystal system, I told you the name of only one crystal system, that is cubic crystal system, but there can be another also like hexagonal crystal system, orthorhombic crystal system, there can be monoclinic, triclinic. So all these names are new for you. We are going to study them in detail. So each crystal system is distinguished by certain parameters. So each unit cell is going to have the parameters. So obviously if you are considering 3-dimensional, we are going to have 3 coordinates. I can draw 3 coordinates over here also. Yes, these are the 3 coordinates. So along 3 coordinates, you are going to have 3 sides. In 3-dimensional, we are going to have 3 sides, and we are going to have 3 angles. These angles are going to be interfacial angles. It means that angle between the faces. Angle between the faces. Now if we are thinking about the cubic system, in a cube we are going to have 6 faces, correct. We are going to have 6 faces. So angle between any 2 faces will be called as interfacial angles. So 6 parameters we are going to have, 3 sides and 3 interfacial angles. So depending on these 6 parameters, the difference in these 6 parameters, we are going to get the different type of crystal system. If I am going to talk about cubic crystal system, in cubic crystal system, all these parameters are going to be equal. All sides are going to be equal. This is A side, this is B side, this is C side. Are you getting it? And for cubic system, all are going to be equal. That is the property of cube, all sides are equal. So 3 parameters of side are going to be equal. All angles are 90 degree. So alpha, beta, gamma, all the angles are equal to 90 degree. So that is the parameter for cubic crystal system. Similarly, there will be parameters for the another crystal systems also. Now here we can see that I have started with this axis. This is my A side. So I am going anti-clockwise. This is B, this is C. So you can remind over here like this, A, B, C, anti-clockwise I am going, A, B, C parameters. Angle between B and C is alpha angle. Angle between A and C is called as beta angle, and angle between A and B is gamma angle. So again I am going anti-clockwise. Again I am going anti-clockwise while giving the names to the sides A, B, C, correct. So then I am starting with B and C, alpha, beta, gamma, anti-clockwise we are going. So that's all about crystal lattice, what is meant by crystal lattice, or it is also called as space lattice, and I hope you have understood what is meant by unit cell. It is the smallest portion of any crystal lattice which is repeated over and over throughout the crystal system.